Hi everyone, welcome to this episode of Polished Beauty Podcast. This is Dr. Daisy Ayim, and we're going to talk about something that's so relevant, vaginal hygiene. What is the proper way to clean the vagina? So number one, vaginal health is important to your well-being. It's one of those things that we often don't pay too much attention to it, but it's so important. Let's talk about the anatomy. So anytime you hear about vaginal hygiene, I want you to think vulvar hygiene. So anatomy, the opening internally, that's called vaginal or vagina. So from the opening inside, that's your vagina. It's self-cleansing. It doesn't need any products. It doesn't need anything to clean it. Your body naturally produces secretions that clean the vagina. Okay? So from that opening outside, that's called your vulva, which is your clitoris, your labia minora, your labia majora, that you do need to clean. And I recommend using gentle products to clean the vulva. Anytime you hear of vaginal hygiene, cleaning products, immediately think of vulva because that's really what they're saying, okay? Important. The vagina has a normal pH balance, okay? The vaginal pH is like 3.8 to 4.5. So it's very important to not disrupt that vaginal pH because when it's disrupted, it can lead to infection like bacterial vaginosis, yeast, or irritation. So anything you use, you want to make sure that that pH is maintained and it's not disrupted. So that's how you would go about choosing a product to clean the vulva. Okay, remember I said vulvar hygiene anytime you hear about vaginal hygiene or vaginal cleaning products. So pH balance is very important to avoid anything that will be disruptive, okay? So some of the products that you need, just to tell you, use mild, fragrance-free soap or pH balance wash. I also want you to clean with warm water using a soft cloth or your hands. Pat dry, no rubbing, and that's it. You know, it's also important to avoid using non-breathable cotton underwear, okay? Some of the don'ts. Do not, number one, douche. It disrupts the natural microbiome of the vagina, so no douching. Do not use any scented soaps or body washes because it does disrupt the microbiome or the pH. Do not overwash. Once a day is more than plenty. If you want to do it twice a day, that's okay, but remember to be very gentle. Also, don't use any harsh scrubs or loafers, as I mentioned earlier. It's very important to keep the area just very sensitive and gentle with it, okay? Some of the recommended products over the counter, just to kind of give you some of the things to look for. pH balance, 3.8 to 4.5 is your goal. Also, fragrance-free, no perfumes or essential oils, glycerin-free, paraben-free. If it has any of that, that's good to go. Some of the recommended cleanser, if you're going to use some, are like your Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser, your Vanicream Gentle Body Wash, La Roche-Posay Lipicol Wash is good. Water-based feminine cleanser with pH balance is also helpful, okay? Generally avoid feminine washes with fragrances or products that has SLS, that's sodium lauryl sulfate, antibacterial soaps, and also feminine sprays, powders, or deodorants. Those things you want to avoid. And that is your snippet into vaginal cleansers, aka really vulvar cleansers.
A Moment of Zen is brought to you by the Polished Beauty Podcast with Dr. Daisy Ayim. Hey, ambitious women, ready to shine on the inside and out? Tune in to the Polished Beauty Podcast, where we talk about business, beauty, brains, and body all in one spot. Meet Dr. Daisy Ayim, triple board certified cosmetic surgeon, pro-aging advocate, fitness enthusiast, and your go-to for real talk on leveling up every part of your life. The Polished Beauty Podcast is your dose of ambition meets empowerment. For more information, head to polishedbeautypodcast.com.